3 years ago, I sat on my apartment floor, surrounded by unopened credit card bills, with my head in my hands and my heart racing. I was $75,000 in debt. Between student loans, credit cards, and a car I couldn't afford, my financial life was a mess, and so was my mental health. I was making $52,000 a year at a job I didn't love, and every month felt like a race to the next paycheck. Saving money felt like an impossible dream. But one moment changed everything. It wasn't some dramatic event. It was a random Tuesday night. I was watching a video on YouTube about a guy who paid off 6 figures in debt. Something about how casually he talked about money made me think, if he can do it, why can't I? That night, I made a promise to myself. I don't want to survive, I want to thrive. Step 1. Facing the numbers. The first thing I did was take inventory of everything I owed. It was terrifying, but liberating. I listed every credit card, every loan, and every monthly payment. Total: $75,482. I also tracked my spending for 1 month and realized I was spending $600 a month on eating out. That alone shocked me. No wonder I was broke. I created a simple spreadsheet and started building a budget. For the first time ever, I was telling my money where to go, on purpose. Step 2. Slashing and earning. I slashed everything I could. Canceled subscriptions. Switched to a cheaper phone plan. Moved into a smaller apartment. Said no to things I couldn't afford. But cutting back wasn't enough. I needed to earn more. I started freelancing in the evenings, writing articles, editing resumes, even dog walking. It was exhausting, but every extra dollar felt like a vote for my future self. In the first year, I paid off $28,000 in debt. Step 3. Automating and investing. By the time I'd paid off half my debt, I was addicted, not to spending, but to progress. I started learning about investing. Opened a Roth IRA. Started putting 10% of my income into index funds. Even if it was just $100 a month, I was building something. I also automated everything: my bills, savings, and even a monthly fund allowance so I didn't feel deprived. Suddenly, money was no longer something I feared. It was a tool. Step 4. Debt-free and dreaming bigger. 18 months in, I made my final credit card payment. A year later, my student loans were gone. I was debt-free for the first time since I was 18. But I didn't stop there. I kept saving and investing like I still had debt. I kept freelancing. I kept living well below my means. By year 3, I had saved and invested over $100,000. What I learned: money isn't about math, it's about mindset. I had to stop believing I was bad with money, and start acting like someone who cared. I made peace with discipline, delayed gratification, and hard work. Was it hard? Absolutely. I said no to a lot. I missed out on some nights out, some vacations, some shiny purchases. But I gained so much more: peace of mind, choices, freedom. Today, I work for myself, doing freelance writing full-time. I have an emergency fund, multiple investments, and zero debt. More importantly, I trust myself with money now. Final thoughts. If you're reading this and you're drowning in debt or feeling hopeless, please know that it's not too late. You don't have to make 6 figures or win the lottery. You just have to decide: today is the day I take control. You won't be perfect. I wasn't. But with every smart choice, you get one step closer to freedom. I started with a broken budget and a broken mindset. I ended up with 6 figures saved, a life I love, and a story I hope inspires someone like you. Have you started your journey to financial freedom? Share your first step below. Let's inspire each other.